Congratulations! You did it! It's the last step. We are a toxic money. And I know you've been through a whole journey, and I want to congratulate you. I know it's not easy, and I want you to take yourself, your right hand, and say, congratulations. You are amazing. We did it. You did it. I did it. Say it with me. It is really, really important to celebrate yourself. If not, it will get so hard for you to move ahead. Yes, the money loves joy. The essential part of really be financially independent and really thrive and be wealthy if you want is to celebrate. Celebrate yourself, celebrate every step that you are making, celebrate the progress, not necessarily the end result, but the progress. Yes? And this money category is not for everybody. You may not have it, but when you do, it can be the most disempowering type of energetic money block there is. Toxic money is essential cash you need in order for you to survive, and it usually comes with a battle or a negative emotional price attached. And it's usually something that you want to get rid of, but you can't. It's very, very hard to step out of that situation somehow, if that makes sense. For example, if you receive money to survive from, let's say, your parents or a toxic partner, and you stay in that relationship, even with your parents, who is not something very easy to digest, maybe they are saying, oh, I'm giving you this money, you need to come to me every time I'm saying that you need to come to me. Or it can be something like an alimony that you need to receive, and it comes with an anger attached, right? So you need to look into, we will go through the exercises. I have my handout here. So I want you to grab your workbook, not yet because I have some things to tell you. But when this kind of type of money is happening, it leaves you weakened. It leaves you with the feeling that you are not good enough, that you cannot handle your life. You feel disempowered, powerless, right? Like really, really powerless. It creates an energy to prove that you need those money for you to survive, or having to counter arguments that you don't need it. It can be in the other side where you say, oh, but I don't need this money, don't give it to me. And I had a client who started to be financially independent, and her mother still was still giving her money or buying clothes to her, and she didn't like the clothes that her mother was buying. So it can leave you with this, mom, I don't need this, don't buy it to me, I don't want it, and still creates a battle. Can you see how, don't buy it? Yes, this is an energy that is repelling money from our lives. Yes? Being dependent on that kind of money creates an association between money and anger, and sometimes guilt, and the need to battle. Battles over an inheritance also fall into this category. When someone feels that he or she has the right to receive one, and it's withheld in a way that feels unjust, being bullied or made feel like a victim, also can be toxic money. Money becomes toxic in this situation. It can make you eventually look back and say, since that day, I've never been able to earn money. Or as much money as I wanted. Makes sense? Because when it is anger or guilt or victim mode involved around money and this feeling of feeling powerless, it leaves you with no resource to continue. If you feel trapped, needing their money to survive or live a lifestyle that you live right now, that you are used to, negative emotions build in your energy system. Every thought of feeling supported, being supported, and staying in that relationship carries extreme loathing, anger, shame, and disgust. Your relationship may suffer from all the resentment that builds around needing to be taken care of and feeling like you can't take care of yourself. Because if you are a victim, if you are disempowered, if you are powerless, it's very, very hard, nearly impossible to take care of yourself. And I know this is a lot. I know this. That's why I'm here. And that's why this is the most disempowering money category there is. I wish it wouldn't be, honestly, but it is. So let's focus on that. Grab your notebook right now. A toxic money, yes. I want you to write down everything that is coming up. Yes. Okay, so let's take a deep breath. Do you have any situation where somehow you were cheated, like an inheritance or alimony or something, an energy that created so much anger around that event? It can be a divorce, even though you didn't lose money. Toxic money is not necessarily about the money, it's about people. That's why it leaves you so disempowered, because it's about people. The anger that we are feeling, the resentment, is towards people, not towards money, but it creates a money block. Yes, so think about if you have any situation from the past, right now, it doesn't matter, yes, where money was owed to you, or money that finally got to you, got back to you, but it came with a lot of battle around it. Like you had to drag that person to give you those money. Write it down if you have any. Or you are receiving money that you need in order for you to survive, but it comes with a negative emotional price attached. And this is another thing that I discovered around toxic money with other people, with my clients. It's another thing that I've learned myself. When you are in a relationship and you are supporting the other person, it still feels like disempowerment, because you have no you feel trapped, right? That's why you feel trapped. You cannot do anything. You need to give that person money for the relationship to move on. And even though eventually you are telling that person to move away, to go away, it still can be a negative emotion around that relationship, if that makes sense. If you have anything like this in the past or right now, write it down. It doesn't mean you have to kick that person out. No, don't go there. What I want to do here is to just put everything on the paper. moving on, can you look back when a situation like this happened and say, since that day, I've never been able to earn money. And now I want you to think of every single person involved and to write next to it the emotions that are coming up, the feelings that you are feeling, and the thoughts that are you hear in your head when that person's name comes into your head, into your mind. Write it all down. It is deep. It's really deep. This money category, it's so deep. I know. And I'm here. I'm here to support you. Don't forget about this. It's hard, but I didn't say it was easy. I said I will help you to thrive. Yeah, so let's let's leave no stone unturned and let's do the work. The next piece of a toxic money is, what do you say to yourself about the situation or the people involved? Pause the video if you need to. And the last thing, what's costing you? This is the most triggering for people when they think about what's the cost for still having this situation in their lives. Even though it's not on a daily basis, it's still hindering their money. And I cannot stress this enough. I had so many clients who were holding on to this toxic money for 20, 30, 40 years. And when they finally were able to release and let go, they felt amazing. And new ideas started to flourish. Things started to shift in their lives easily and effortlessly. That's why I wanted to do this exercise. No matter how hard it is, I'm here. Yes? In the next video, in the bonus video, I will show you a technique that I'm using only with my personal clients that is going to help you transform the relationships that you have. Yes? It will be an exercise that will set you free. Yeah? I will see you in the next video. I'm proud of you. You did an amazing, amazing job. I know it's hard, but this didn't stop you so far. You've been carrying this for so long, and it's time to let it go. To let that burden out of your energy system. Yes? I will see you in the next video.